So the road to LA looks different for everyone. For an example, Chris Rock used to work at Red Lobster.
What's your name?
Me.
Yes, you!
I am me.
He's me, and I'm you.
Hugh Jackman used to work as a clown. Marco Robbie used to work at a Subway.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Ready for fun?
Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson used to work at a pizza place. And Tom Cruise used to work as a paper boy, and then eventually became a driver, and then that's actually where he was driving somebody to an audition, and ended up getting an audition himself.
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers!
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
So the road to LA looks different for everyone.
How did you find out about the show in the first place? Like what?
So it was a day like today where it's rainy and overcast and everything. So there's actually a cemetery right there. And then my home golf course is right there. So I never really had the thought about like paranormal activity with the golf course, but then it kind of got my, the wheels turning and everything. And I was like, what if I wrote a story, the designer's buried at the golf course, his ghost coming up and basically kind of like taunting or messing with the guys that are at the golf course. And I was like, okay, that could be a fun little story, but then it's like, but that's not really in depth and everything. A full like TV show plot line and everything called Ghosts of the Greens. If you don't know more about it, I'll get into it at a later time. So anyways, I wrote the full plot and everything. I reached out to a couple people, had them proofread it, and then had started to go down the idea of like, okay, how much is this gonna cost and everything to actually produce, or direct and everything myself potentially, or like how much is it gonna cost? And I was like, okay, it looks like it's gonna cost about like $25,000 to do ish, like casting. How do I do casting? Where do I find people? So anyways, I was watching this clip that you'll see from here from Iced Coffee Hour, and that's what gave me the inspiration, basically, that propelled everything forward from here. So take a look at this.
For how I wanted to do more creative stuff. And, I've done musical theater, once every 5 years or so. And I'm like, okay, what else is out there? So I looked at some casting billboards.
So what ended up happening was I went on some casting sites, basically. And the first one I saw was, I was like, oh, there's America's Got Talent on here. You're like, what, America's Got Talent? You could compete, contest it? No. Actually, I found out that America's Got Talent actually casts extras in the audience. What happens is they give out free tickets basically for everyone in the, basically everybody that wants to attend and everything like that. But if they can't fill out, the floor basically and then the balcony area with the free tickets, then what they do is they actually put it onto a casting website, and you can actually go and watch America's Got Talent and actually get paid for it. So I was being a big fan of America's Got Talent and everything. I was like, oh, why not go for it then? What's the worst thing that could happen? They say no and I don't go, basically. So anyways, I ended up getting casted to be basically a background extra, and being an audience extra is basically what it ended up being for America's Got Talent. So I was like, oh, this is awesome. And so anyways, that was on Casting Network is where I found that one, which all these sites too. So I use Casting Network, Backstage, and then Actors Access, which I'll leave links down below too. A couple of them have affiliate links, so obviously if you do that, it helps out and everything. So anyways, that's kind of what my road to LA has been so far. But what I'm excited about, you guys, is kind of, I wanted to kind of document my journey, kind of just getting into acting. And then who knows, like this will be my very first vlog of this, but I'm excited to see kind of what direction it takes, what's going to come in the future for acting wise. Who knows, if I become like an A-list celebrity, or if I just am doing background work and making fair money doing that stuff, or getting on TV shows or commercials. Seeking note, commercials are actually kind of where it's at from what I've been told, and like when talking to other actors, because the residuals are actually really nice. So anyways, who knows, maybe you guys will see me on your TV or on your phone or somewhere. And so have fun out there, enjoy this journey, come on this journey actually with me. And the road to LA is gonna be a lot of fun. Actually, we're in LA already, so but anyways, you guys know road to LA, the acting thing. You guys get what I'm talking about. So anyways, have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and you want to be along for the journey. So anyway, so then I found the TV show Let's Make a Deal.